Everyone, Microsoft recently announced its fiscal year 2020 Q1 results for the period ending September 30th, 2019, and these are some of the brief highlights. Revenue increased to 33.1 billion US dollars, which was an increase of 14% compared to September 30th, 2018. Operating income grew to 12.7 billion US dollars, which was an increase of 27% compared to September 30th, 2018. Net income jumped to 10.7 billion US dollars, which was an increase of 21% compared to September 30th, 2018. So we are going to perform this presentation with the help of SAP BPC 10.1 software application, which does the budgeting, planning, forecasting, and automated financial consolidation. So we'll be performing an automated allocation of Microsoft's research and development and sales and marketing expenses, which are the major drivers of growth in revenue for its different products and services, with the help of SAP BPC allocation logic. And then we are going to analyze the revenue for its different products and services between September 30th, 2019 and September 30th, 2018. So let's dive into the BPC software application. So we are inside the BPC software application, and we see this is one report which is showing the September 30th, 2019 numbers for its different products and services, and September 30th, 2018 numbers are displayed in this column, and this column actually is giving us the change. So basically it's using BPC's EPM function, so it's using the EPM comparison function to compare these two numbers, and it's giving us the results in percentages. And also this column gives the proportionate revenue for each of its products and services to the total revenue of Microsoft. And so this report actually, we will be performing the allocations on this report. So this number is the research and development number for Microsoft for September 30th, 2019, and this number is the sales and marketing expenditure, which is 4,337 million US dollars for September 30th, 2019. Similarly, here it is 4,565 million US dollars for research and development. So we are going to allocate these two numbers into its different products and services in the same proportion as its contribution towards its revenue. So the results will be in this column, in these two columns. So these are the proportionate numbers for research and development and for sales and marketing expenditure. So let's do the allocations first, and then we'll be analyzing each of the products and services. So let's run the allocation first. So we are running the allocation logic script for BPC. So these are the different parameters. So we see account, category, and time over here. Let's hit next, let's hit finish, and let's view the status, and it has succeeded. So let's hit the refresh button, and in a few split seconds the numbers are being computed over here, and these are the proportion. So we see the proportionate numbers, the percentage numbers are the same as the revenue proportion over here, and this is really amazing. So now let us analyze each of Microsoft's products and services, and this is actually an automated chart. So we see that the total Microsoft's products and services registered a growth of 13.65%. So we are seeing that in September 30th, on September 30th, 2019, it's showing a number of 33,055 million US dollars, and in September 30th, 2018, it's showing a number of 29,084 million US dollars. So that's a growth of 13.65% for revenue. so compared to September 30th, 2018. So let's now change the context. So this is an automated chart, and it's being driven by BPC function, which is EPM retrieve data. So we will be changing, as we change the context over here, this chart will automatically change. So let's change the product to, let's pick one of the products and services for Microsoft. So let's choose server, server products and cloud services over here. And so we see that the chart is being automatically driven, and we see the numbers over here. So server products and cloud services registered a growth of 30.24%. So that's absolutely fantastic. So in September 30th, 2019, it's showing a number of 9,192 million US dollars compared to September 30th, 2018, when it was 7,058 million US dollars. And the contribution of server products and cloud services towards Microsoft's total revenue is fairly a large percentage. That's 27.81%. And the amount invested towards research and development for server products and cloud services is 1,269 million US dollars for Microsoft, and sales and marketing expenditure was 1,206 million US dollars for server products and cloud services. Now let's change the context or the product to LinkedIn. So let's see the growth for LinkedIn. So this chart is being automatically driven, as we see. So LinkedIn, so now we have the growth for LinkedIn. So LinkedIn registered a growth of 24.77%. That's really amazing. So the number for September 30th, 2019 is 1,909 million US dollars compared to September 30th, 2018, when it was 1,530 million US dollars. So the contribution of LinkedIn for revenue, for total revenue, is 5.78%. So the amount invested for research and development towards LinkedIn is 264 million US dollars, and the sales and marketing expenditure towards LinkedIn is 250 million US dollars. So let's now change the product to office products and services. So let's choose the office products and cloud services for Microsoft and see the results. So this chart is again automatically changing, as we see. So 11.07% growth for office products and cloud services for Microsoft. So the September 30th, 2019 number is 8,466 million US dollars compared to September 30th, 2018, when it was 7,622 million US dollars, registering a growth of 11.07%. And the total contribution of revenue for office products and cloud services is 25.61%, and the total amount spent on R&D towards office products and cloud services for Microsoft is 1,169 million US dollars, and for sales and marketing is 1,111 million US dollars for office products and cloud services. So now let us change the products and services to search advertising. Search advertising for Microsoft, and we'll see the results as the chart is being automatically refreshed. So search advertising registered a growth of 11.35%. So September 30th, 2019 number is 1,991 million US dollars compared to September 30th, 2018, when it was 1,788 million US dollars, registering a growth of 11.35%. And the contribution of revenue for search advertising towards Microsoft's total revenue is 6.02%. The amount spent on research and development for search advertising is 275 million US dollars for September 30th, 2019, and the amount spent for sales and marketing expenses for search advertising is 261 million US dollars. Now let's change the product to Windows. I love Windows, so let's change it to Windows. So that's the operating system we use in our computers, and let's see the change or the growth in revenue for Windows. So that's a fairly large growth. That's 9.22% growth for Windows applications or the operating systems, and we see that on September 30th, 2019, it's showing a number of 5,353 million US dollars compared to 4,901 million US dollars for September 30th, 2018. So that's a change of 9.22%. And the total contribution of revenue for Windows towards Microsoft's total revenue is 16.19%. And the total amount spent on research and development for Windows is 739 million US dollars. And the total amount spent for sales and marketing for Windows is 702 million US dollars. So now let us change the products and service to other products and services. So the chart is being automatically driven by the SAP BPC EPM function. So we see the other products and services registered a growth of 16.17%. So it is 855 million US dollars in September 30th, 2019, and on September 30th, 2018, it was 736 million US dollars, giving a growth of 16.17%, and the amount of revenue contribution for other products and services is 2.59%. The amount spent on research and development for other products and services is 118 million US dollars, and the amount spent for sales and marketing expenditure for other products and services is 112 million US dollars. So now let us change the products and services to enterprise products and services, the enterprise services. So the chart is being automatically refreshed as we change the context, and we see that the enterprise services registered a growth of 6.55%. So on September 30th, 2019, it's showing a number of 1,545 million US dollars compared to September 30th, 2018, when the number was 1,450 million US dollars. So that's a growth of 6.55%, and the total contribution of enterprise services towards Microsoft's total revenue is 4.67%. The total amount spent for research and development on enterprise services is 213 million US dollars, and for sales and marketing expenditure for enterprise services is 203 million US dollars. Now let us change the products and services to devices, or let's change it to gaming. Let's change it to gaming and see the results over here. So the gaming applications have taken it actually registered a negative growth. We see that it fell by 7.16%. On September 30th, 2019, the number is 2,542 million US dollars compared to September 30th, 2018, when it was 2,738 million US dollars, giving a negative change of 7.16%, and the total contribution of the gaming applications towards Microsoft's total revenue is 7.69%. The total amount spent on research and development on gaming applications for Microsoft is 351 million US dollars for September 30th, 2019, and the total amount spent on sales and marketing expenditure for gaming is 334 million US dollars. So now let us change the products and services to the last product and service, which is basically devices. So let's see the devices numbers over here. The chart is being automatically driven by BPC functions, and we see that the devices, actually there was a negative change. So the number for September 30th, 2019 is showing 1,202 million US dollars compared to September 30th, 2018, when it was 1,261 million US dollars. So there was a negative change, and the total amount of contribution, the proportion of contribution was 3.64% for September 30th, 2019 for devices, and the amount spent, like the research and development expenditure towards devices, was 166 million US dollars in September 30th, 2019, and the sales and marketing expenditure was 158 million US dollars for devices. So that is all about it. Now let us talk a little bit about this BPC software application and the report. So these are essentially two reports, as you see, and this is called a butterfly report. Let's expand this report by picking Microsoft total products and services to view this report. So as I said, so this is called a butterfly report. So this is the body of the butterfly, which is the product dimension, and this is being shared by two reports over here, and these are actually EPM add-in automation VBA macro buttons. So if we look at the developer section over here and click on Visual Basic, so this is an EPM add-in automation function over here, EPM add-in automation, and so this is a special BPC and Microsoft Excel function, and the formatting of these two reports is being done by these EPM formatting sheet. So all these colors and all this conditional formatting is being done. So this is the formatting sheet for the first report. As you see, all these colors and the conditional formatting with the local numbers, everything is being done. So, and it can be highly customized, as you see over here. And and then this is the EPM formatting sheet for the second report. So all these special formatting and everything is being done by the BPC EPM formatting sheet over here. And now let's look at the allocation logic. So this is the allocation logic, and this is the data section over here. So we have the data for the time dimension, the product dimension, account dimension, entity, and reporting currency, and this is the allocation script. So it's showing as account, like what is being allocated. So we have Microsoft R&D over here, and where it is being allocated and what proportion. So it's telling the computer exactly what to do for the allocations, and it's giving the directions on what section of the data to apply this computation. And the same thing for the allocation for Microsoft sales and marketing expenditure. So let's head back. So we are actually at the end of the presentation now. So that's all about it, and I'm refreshing this report once again. So thank you for watching this video on Microsoft's fantastic results for Q1 2020, and see you soon with another presentation. And thank you very much. And if you have any questions, you can email me directly at my email ID, and you can phone me as well. So thank you so much.